as I pondered again the extraordinary revelations I received, I stumbled upon new information, one that brought me to tears. In the past, I had heard the Great Sphinx, found on the Giza Plateau, was originally a lion and purposely positioned about 10,500 years ago to face the constellation of Leo. Mainstream Egyptologists and archaeologists say that the Great Sphinx was built in the reign of Khafre, but that was 4,500 years ago. Recently, Graham Hancock, an ancient astronaut theorist, challenged if we follow mainstream logic. The Sphinx would have been facing the constellation of Taurus at that time. "Why not make it a bull?" he said. His words shocked my mind and rang true for me. The monument wasn't a bull because it was the time of the lion. A lion, I thought. Did the Lyrans build the Great Sphinx? They would certainly have had the technology and the know-how thousands of years ago. But what was the purpose behind it? Something tugged at me. I knew there was more. To find out just exactly what it was, I knew I had to be still, go within, and connect deeply to the goddess Sakhmet, as this was the land where she once walked, and the people whom she loved. After I prayed to the goddess fervently, this is what was unveiled. The Great Sphinx is far older than we think, or have the ability to measure, as with many ancient sites around the world. The Great Sphinx was indeed a lion symbolizing the Lyran presence in the Kem region long, long ago. Kem was the ancient name of Egypt, but it was a lion through and through. It did not have the head of a man, as some in power would like us to believe. The human face was added much later. The Sphinx in the Giza Plateau was designed and created by the god of wisdom, Thoth, a master builder and architect, along with others, at the behest of the goddess. He applied his knowledge of mathematics, sacred geometry, the principles and laws of the universe, and incorporated them in all his works. I remembered seeing Thoth on the walls of the Temple of Dendera with the goddess Sakhmet. As I contemplated those hieroglyphics, I saw something flash in my mind. I didn't understand at first, so I closed my eyes, breathed deeply, and opened myself up. Then I heard it. There were two sphinxes. My jaw dropped. I was told, as with all things in the universe, a balance must always be struck. Just as there is a sphinx that faces the rising sun in the east, there's another sphinx that faces the setting sun in the west. The sphinx in the east faced the rising sun in the Leo constellation at the spring equinox in the age of Leo, and the Great Sphinx of the west faced the constellation of Aquarius, the exact opposite constellation in the zodiacal wheel. In many ways, the Lyrans never left, but they planned for the monuments to guide us how to live in a way that we can see, if we could decipher it. The constellation of Leo represents life, creation, physical strength, and solar energy. It teaches us about taking action, fearlessness, courage, and our cosmic power rooted in the sun. The constellation of Aquarius is often symbolized as the water bearer, associated with pouring out wisdom and cosmic understanding. It teaches us about seeking higher knowledge, transitions, transformations, and our inherent connection to spirituality. I quickly realized this was a love letter written to us across time. I broke down in tears at the higher knowledge that was revealed to me. I could feel their love for us across the epochs. As their gifts to us, the two monuments would profoundly show how together, Leo, which represents fire and the sun, and Aquarius, which represents air and water, create a balance of elemental forces and universal harmony. They show how to create balance between the material and spiritual realms and humanity's connection to the cosmic cycles. The lions would sit vigil and illuminate our paths as we create new times. The second Sphinx has yet to be found. It may have been destroyed over time, but the Lyrans' enduring love for us on Earth lives on. Stay with me as the light radiates